after the release of Busker's debut album, all 5 tracks from the album took the number 1 to 5 spots on real-time charts across the nation, putting a damper on the reign of idol groups for a while. Brad Moore is the drummer of the band, and he just came back from his honeymoon. He joins us in the studio this morning. Hello, Brad.
네, 안녕하세요.
Nice to meet you in person.
Yeah.
So my first question to you, and I've always wondered about this, is how'd you guys meet? You and Chung Bom-jun and is it Kim Tae-young?
Yeah. Or Hyung-tae.
Kim Hyung-tae, sorry.
Yeah. Me and Danny, my now wife, we came to Korea 4 years ago and we started teaching English, and we were teaching at Sangmyeong-daehakyo in Cheonan, and Hyung-tae and Bom-jun were students there. Hyung-tae was actually in my class, but Bom-jun was just around campus, and they asked me if I wanted to jam sometime, so I just showed up. And
they knew you were playing.
Yeah, a friend of a friend told them I was a drummer, and they were looking to fill that position, so I hopped in and we started jamming around campus and around town and stuff.
How long have you been a drummer?
For about 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but just only as a hobby. Never took lessons or anything. Just just something fun.
Fooling around in your garage.
Yeah.
Pinky, I hear, was the band's original name.
Yeah, the first practice they were split 50-50 on the name. We either go with Pinky or change it to busker. So I was kind of deciding vote. I just I thought it had a better ring to it.
I think so too. I have to agree with you there. So tell us about the members' roles in the band. You play the drums, obviously.
Yeah, I play the drums, and Bom-jun, he is the singer-guitarist, and Hyung-tae is our bassist.
Mm-hmm. And you guys have been together for how long now?
About maybe pushing over a year now. Yeah, over a year. So about 6 months before we joined the show. So yeah.
6 months before Superstar K,
That's
season
right.
3.
Yeah.
You guys were busking mostly.
Yeah. We did weekly busking events down in Cheonan, and then generally we do a couple shows during the week at bars and small clubs and stuff.
Whose idea was it to audition for Superstar K3?
It was actually the show's idea. They because it was the first season that they were going to have bands on or groups, and so they heard that we were in a group, so they called us and asked us,
Oh, is that how it happens as well?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we were just a surprise. So. But yeah, we said why not?
Why not? Yeah. Why not indeed? There were some ups and downs for you guys, though, throughout the audition show. You were eliminated during the middle stage called Super Week, right? Yeah. How did that feel?
We were psyched just to get to Super Week. Our only goal, every round that we passed, we were just really surprised and happy about. But our only goal was to get on Bom-jun's guitar, our lead singer's guitar, was our band URL for our website. And our only goal was to get that guitar on screen once. So people go to our websites and maybe come watch us busk in the park and whatnot. And so that was our only goal. So every round we just kept passing and passing. So finally at Super Week, when they said, okay, you're eliminated, we're like, well, we expected that, months ago. So yeah, so we were happy.
And then you got called back.
Yeah, then we got called back. The 3 of us were at a bar, and they called us back and said some stuff happened on the show. Would you guys like to try out again and come back? And we're like, we don't know. So I called Danny and I said, the show wants us back. And she immediately said, do it. So I look at the boys, like Bom-jun, Hyung-tae. Danny says, do it. I said, okay. And then because I had to quit my job and they would have to quit school. So it was a big decision. But Danny said, do it. So yeah, we kind of owe it all to her.
Did you have any idea you guys were going to go that far?
No, we had no idea. We were just, if we made it into the top 10, that was far enough. So when they called us back, like we were willing to, I quit my job and they quit being students, they dropped out just to be in the top 10.
Yeah.
We were psyched about that. Because we know if we were in top 10, we could definitely get his guitar, because the guitar hadn't made it on screen yet. We could definitely get the guitar on and get a few fans.
Well, the missions you were given throughout the show were quite challenging.
Yeah.
Weren't they?
Yeah, very. I mean, everything was in Korean, so I mean, like, because me, Bom-jun, and Hyung-tae, we mostly communicate in English. So on the show, like us goofing around, it's all in English. But the show kept saying, can you do that in Korean? And we'd be like, no, because my Korean, particularly back then, was really bad. And so so a lot of the missions were in Korean, and all the celebrities we met only spoke Korean, and we're not actors. We're just three kind of, I don't know, just kind of three idiots. They put a camera on and expect us to be, celebrities or idols. But yeah, so we did a lot of things over and over again. Like, oh, remember how you told that joke? Yeah, do it again. And then we have to fake laugh, and so.
How good is Pyeongjun and Hyungtae's English?
Oh, compared to my Korean, it's phenomenal. We negotiate contracts and their little broken English, but we call it busker language because even though we are speaking English, no one else knows what we're saying. So we use words that that only we know. Like in this situation, they would call you Peter Parker Neem because they don't know the word for journalist. So, but they know Peter Parker, Spider-Man is an interviewer or a journalist, and so so we use the word Peter Parker Neem. So it's English, it's Peter Parker, but no one knows.
So you have
what
your
we're
own
talking
language.
Yeah, it's busker language.
Busker language.
Yeah.
Do you guys always see eye to eye musically?
No, the three of us couldn't be more different people, both musically and personality-wise. No, we couldn't be more different, but. We just we come with our three separate parts and try to find the middle ground.
Yeah, does that always work out?
Yeah. Well, it seemed to. We were surprised when we got the chance to make the album. We were really nervous about how our three sounds would come together. But heck, I don't know. People bought the album. I'm still a little confused by why the album sold so much, but. Yeah, because
I think it surprised a lot of people.
Yeah, and so because we all had our adapted, we come together, we had to adapt so much for each other. But yeah, it worked out.
Well, Brad made a certain promise to his fans. If the band made it all the way to top 3, and he actually kept good on that promise. We have a sound clip of what happened. Let's have a listen. So you have to tell our listeners why these girls are screaming.
What happened? As soon as we joined top 11, we won the audition, and they pulled us in top 11. The next day, we go to this photo shoot, and they said we had them hold up these signs and said, "This for this event. If you make the top 3, it's only top 11 then. So it was the first day on the live show. If you make the top 3, will you do something special for your fans?" And at that point, we were so happy just being in top 11 that we thought. For sure, we were out the first week. So top 3 was an impossible feat. And so, they were joking, what are we going to do, get tattoos? And I was like, tell them we'll do a strip show in Hongdae. And they go, yeah, haha. So we wrote it down, and then we put it, if we get top 3, we'll do a strip show in Hongdae, thinking that it was utterly impossible that we never get there. But then week by week, we kept passing. And the boys, because it was my idea, so the boys were looking at me like, what did you do? And we were hoping people forgot. No one brought it up. The producers never brought it up. And then we make the top 3, and we start, filming that week, and no one had brought it up.
Oh, but the fans don't forget.
Yeah, and then halfway through, some journalists and fans called, so when are they doing the Hongdae thing? And so the producers came to us you guys got to do it. And so, yeah, we went and did it.
We went and did it, and that was the sound on tape. One thing that happened during your Superstar K3 appearance was that every week, your fan base was growing bigger and bigger, and with the nature of these audition shows, fan votes take a big portion, right? And you guys were almost always at number 1 when it came to fan votes. What was the secret?
I don't know. I still don't know. And when we were on the show, that's a fact we did not know, because all we know, because we were locked away in a house. And on Superstar K, the top 11, they go and they lock away in the house. There's no internet, no phone. And so the only thing we see is the live show. So that's the only time we can see our fans is on the live show, just for that hour. And that was the only time I could see Danny as well. It was just that hour. And so the judges, if you watch the judges, we get some of the lowest scores all season. Almost every show we got the lowest score. But then at the end, pass or fail, we'd always pass. And so we didn't know what was going on, but we didn't know that we were top in the text message fan votes. So we didn't know. So we didn't know what was going on the whole show. And it wasn't until a couple weeks after the show finished that we could see that we were getting the highest votes. And I still have no idea. I have no explanation.
Do you think you could have gotten the first place?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think so.
You guys are happy with coming in a runner-up?
We were happy with Super Week. I believe we made it to top 48 when we got eliminated. In top 48, I was ecstatic. Yeah, top 48. I mean, we succeeded. No, top 2 is nowhere on our radar. So yeah.
Enjoying the fame now?
Yeah, sometimes it's. I mean, a lot of times it's fun, but it's become stressful, you know. But it's being recognized everywhere, autographs, pictures, you know, just trying to.
No regrets about quitting that teaching job.
No. I mean, in basic, I mean, I have the same job because I like the teaching job because I just like to talk to Korean kids and, you know, communicate, and that's exactly what I do now. It's just different kids. Now I talk to celebrities. I used to just talk to students. Now, yeah, but
your Korean's gotten better, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the biggest thing that changes from university. When I was teaching university, I only spoke Korean, but I only spoke English. But now this is like a real business, and like the best I can get are some Konglish words. But in general, yeah, it's just hardcore Korean. So we had to start taking Korean lessons and stuff.
Well, I think I have to congratulate you on the huge success of your debut album. Couldn't have come to nicer guys.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we are going to take a song break. When we come back, we have a surprise guest who's going to join us in this studio. Here is Busker with 벚꽃 Ending.